Hey there guys, how's it going? Thanks for checking out this video. Now first of all I have to say sorry about the bad mic quality. I'm still actually live streaming right now over on twitch.tv, so I've had to record with a headset microphone, so I'm sure it sounds a little bit weird to you guys, but you'll have to put up with that one, I'm afraid. So this video is going to be my impressions. I want to say first impressions of Advanced Warfare, but we're nearly at 6th prestige now on the live stream, and I think that it doesn't really warrant first impressions, and my views now on the game are actually quite different to say my first day on the game, or even my first prestige. So I'm going to give you my first impressions and my impressions having played it a fair amount now. Now at first, the big kind of real change in this game is the exo movement. It is the thing that makes it different from other Call of Duties, and it completely changes up the way that you play the game. Now at first I wasn't too happy about it. I mean, it's fun to do, but I really felt like it actually messed up the flow of the maps. In Call of Duty you want the maps to be kind of readable and predictable, and the fact that people could be anywhere, they could be up on roofs, they could be down below, really kind of made it confusing, and I felt really disorientated a lot, and everyone who was boosting around was just extremely difficult to track. Now, however, after quite a lot of playtime, I really feel like I've got used to that now, and that isn't so much of a problem. And some of the maps that don't have so many places to jump and things like that, I find quite boring. First day I was saying it would be great to have all these boost movements without the double jump. Now I'm quite happy with it. I feel like it adds another level of skill, and it definitely is starting to create a skill gap between players who know how to use the movement and players who don't. For instance, someone who just played Call of Duty a little bit casually could definitely compete against someone who's experienced in certain arenas, but in this game it's going to be extremely difficult for new players to play against experienced players, and I guess that's a good thing. Now that's obviously a lot of fun when you're playing against good players, and it's not much fun when you're playing against people who are significantly better than you. And overall with this Call of Duty, I think it's a little bit like Modern Warfare 2 in the sense that when I'm enjoying it, it's because I'm doing really well, and when I'm not doing well, I'm not really enjoying myself. I mean, it is still fun, but I find it frustrating sometimes when I feel like I don't know how to counter things. Maybe that's my own fault, for not being great or whatever, but there are a few things in this game where I felt like I'm a little bit helpless, and I suppose I'll go into them really. The main thing is the sorry, not the shotguns, well, they're a problem. It's the submachine guns. The submachine guns feel like they do basically no damage. I had someone say in my live stream that there's an oversampling problem, meaning that they're taking too many bullets to kill or too much time to kill, and I could definitely agree with that. Having played with them a lot myself and then played a lot of time with the assault rifles, I definitely think there's a problem with them. They seem to be taking 5 or 6 shots to kill, loads of hit markers, and in a game where movement seems really fun and it looks like you want to rush, I've ended up playing defensively with assault rifles, although in this gameplay in the BAL you can actually be kind of aggressive, and that's been a lot more fun. But the submachine guns just don't seem viable. I don't see why they're not viable. I honestly think it's just a bug that they're going to fix. If they don't, I'll be quite surprised, because it just doesn't feel right at the moment, and that also leads to lack of weapon variety. For me, I only really enjoy using 3 or 4 weapons. I've just started enjoying using the heavy weapons. The LMGs for me are a bit dull. There's only really 2 LMGs, and that's not many LMGs for games like this at all. And the EM1 is quite good. I do actually quite like using the EM1. So overall, I do think it's a fun, fast-paced game. The problem with the skill gap, or should I say the problem with the jumping and boosting at the beginning, was a bit of a downer, but now I actually really enjoy that, and I like that. Another thing that I don't like about the game is the camo unlock challenges. A lot of people have been complaining about them, and I can see why. So say for an assault rifle you need 500 headshots and 500 long shots to get a diamond camo. That's quite a lot, and although I can kind of understand that, it is quite a lot. But what makes it even worse is every time you prestige, you lose those headshots and long shots. I have no idea why they made it that many and then decided to make it that way when you prestige. So not only have you got to get to level 15 in terms of prestige, you also have to redo all of your headshots and long shots, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think many people are going to be getting royalty camo legit in this game. I mean, I don't imagine myself being 15th prestige for quite a while, let alone going and get those camos. So those of you who are asking, am I going to do a diamond series on this game? I'm absolutely not, unless they change those. Call of Duty Ghost was terrible for camo challenges, but at least they were doable. I mean, this one is just time consuming. It's such a massive time sink that I could not actually physically manage to do those and produce videos regularly for you guys. So I will be doing very in-depth and what I hope will be interesting weapon guides and analysis and pairing with different perks and things like that, attachments, all of that stuff. I'm going to have some real good stuff. At the moment, obviously, my videos are a bit I would suppose amateurish, I would call it, in comparison to my normal stuff, just because I'm recording with a funky headset. I'm not really putting much editing into it, just showing you some gameplay. Obviously, here I'm playing free-for-all. I've been having a lot of fun with free-for-all, and I find that Team Deathmatch is quite a good game mode now as well, although I always used to dislike TDM because the spawns were quite random. I used to go for domination, but now, where this game is so frantic and players can be on the other side of the map within seconds, the spawns are just crazy anyway. Like, you can't really spawn trap in the same way that you could in older COD, because people can just get out of there so quickly and fast that it's a little bit more difficult to do. So I just enjoy playing TDM, kill confirmed, and here free-for-all at the moment is my favourite. So I hope you enjoyed my first impressions. Don't forget to smash that like button, as you did, I suppose, was my 5th, 6th prestige impressions, which I've got now. And thanks for checking out the video, guys. See you next time.